I'd like to talk to you this morning a little bit about the power of focus. We don't generally realize how much power our focus has in our lives. Take, for example, when you take a camera and you focus on the object you want to capture, if that object is pleasing to your eye, your attitude changes and you're smiling sort of when you take the picture. If it's a tragic situation and you focus your camera on that, you see tragedy, then your attitude changes because of what you're focused on. I will tell you this, what we focus on quietly shapes our attitude. That would go what we focus on internally as well as what we focus on externally. When our eyes, spiritual eyes or natural eyes, stay fixed on problems, people, or even past hurts, our hearts begin to reflect frustration, even fear and discouragement. Be careful with your focus. A wrong focus doesn't change its circumstance. It changes us. Peter learned that when he walked on water. As long as his focus stayed on Jesus, he stood firm. But when his focus moved off Jesus, and the moment he focused on the wind and the waves, fear took over and he began to sink. It changed his attitude. It changed him. Didn't change the storm. Didn't change the water. It changed him. Our attitude often reflects what we let hold our attention. See, focusing on what we lack always breeds dissatisfaction. It will. You can recall in your own life some of that. But focusing on what went wrong, well, that doesn't go dissatisfaction. That goes into bitterness. What went wrong? Yeah, bitterness shows up. But when we intentionally make the shift of our focus to God's faithfulness, our attitude will follow that. Gratitude replaces complaint, peace replaces heaviness and anxiety, hope shows up, and life begins to change. So today, let's ask ourselves, what has my focus been? What have I been looking at? What have I been looking at mentally and emotionally? What have I been looking at with my natural eyes? Then, if necessary, then gently redirect that focus toward God. A right focus invites a right attitude, and that attitude opens the door for God to work in a powerful, powerful way in your life. Remember, what you focus on will quietly shape your attitude. Remember, no one succeeds alone, and we will talk again soon. Have a great day.